I'm just walking through Harlech golf course. This course is regarded as one of the best in the land links courses. I've actually seen a few world famous golfers playing here in a seniors tournament. Lee Trevino was one, I remember. It'll brighten up soon. Bore da, good morning. Stage number 24 of the Wales Coastal Path from Harlech to Fairborn, hopefully. Last minute's decision. The rain was gashing onto my window about 3 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't sleep. So I decided to jump in the car for an hour and drive to Harlech. Basically. Yeah, so all good, lovely morning. Now the rain has gone east towards England. I think 8th of October, Thursday, 8th of October, and you've got Pwllheli and the Llyn Peninsula behind me. I've got to do one long day in the next 3 days from here to Machynlleth, and hopefully it's going to be today. Then the other days are going to be shorter because today is flat, so hopefully I can get motoring. I've given myself 9 hours. I've got the train back from Fairborn 3:45 to Harlech. (6:30) I started off in Harlech train station in the dark, and it's now about 7:15 and it's still quite stark. Going nowhere fast once again. I'm getting tired before starting on this kind of terrain. This is what I get for not putting my sat nav on. I walked to over there where them boats are along the beach, and I should have come off here because the path goes this way. So I've wasted a good 5 to 10 minutes now, which I can do without. I'm not going to put it on because it's straightforward, says the clever one. A couple of trains coming back already. Confused now. Where has that been? I don't know. There must be 2 lines somewhere in some station where they meet. Boggy as anything after the rainfall last night. And in the past week, really. My shoes are doing well. Richmond I've got on today. Shell Island, famous campsite that is. Llanbedr railway station. Llanbedr Aviation Centre. I'm just thinking to myself now, in the tranquility of this place, the sheer length of this coast. When you think about it, if I walked the most direct route from Holyhead, or Cemmaes Bay even, right in the far north of Anglesey to Chepstow, along the main road and the A470, probably about 200 mile. So walk there and back twice. That's the length of the Wales Coastal Path equivalent. So walk from Cemmaes Bay to Chepstow all the way, walk all the way back, then turn round and do it again, and walk all the way back. Canolfan awyr Llanbedr. And that's where I was about an hour ago, where I went too far. Just there. I've just caught a glider going up here now. That's good timing. It's actually a small aeroplane. It looked like a glider when it started off because there was no noise. And that's Shell Island over there. The campsite. It's all a bit messy, this walk this morning. Lots of bogs involved. And having to concentrate on which way I'm going. Morfa Dyffryn. Come along this path now, and it looks as if I'm going on the beach, which I'm not happy about really. Going to slow me down. What a lovely piece of dunes. Not soft at all. Lovely. It's nice and clear for a change. I can see Criccieth Castle over there. Same Peninsula, Pwllheli, and Badrin, down to the tip. Barty Island's not visible, it's round the corner of that tip, it is. I think I've got about 2 miles now along this beach, which is just fine because it's hard. Happy as Larry if it's hard. This piece of water here, from here now to Barmouth, is absolutely deadly. Dangerous as anything. Someone dies here every year. It doesn't look no different to any other beach, but it's deadly, Barmouth is. And I was stupid enough to go in it myself with my lad last year. And on that particular day as well, there was a casualty actually. this sea is coming in now quite rapidly, and here's a classic example of the tide cutting off the land. It's just come around that piece of sand there now because of the level of the sand, and you can just imagine little children playing there, and before they know it, they've been surrounded by the water. And this gully nearer to me here now could be very deep. No point saying it does not happen, because it does, and it will again, unfortunately. I'm walking backwards now, looking back at the rivals, where I was 6 stages ago, where I walked all the way down and back up Benllyn. And where I was at the top of the hill that day from Trevor, I was at the highest point of the Wales coastal path, which at the time I didn't realise. Here's another piece of beach about to be coming in there now. Another piece of beach to be surrounded by the sea. Here is where I go inland. Please follow the arrows. Just been coming through lots of different fields here. There's some force on this river. With all the rainfall we've had. You need your eyes peeled around here. Lots of different nooks and crannies to follow the sign through these campsites. Field walking again now until I hit that main road, and then along that I think for a while. I've gone the wrong way a few times in the last couple of hours along these fields. I've just been that way now to that wall. I'm not going far off, I'm just looking at my app, and you've got to come over this wall. No signs to the sign over there. The signs are not too clever at all around these caravan parks and these fields around Talabont, a few miles short of Barmouth. I've done an extra few 100 yards, that's for sure. Now road walking now, if I can get out to this field. There is Bardsey Island off the tip of the peninsula. Where the mountains meet the sea. And Snowdonia National Park starts as you get out of Barmouth to the north. And that's my destination down there, Fairborn. where the people have got to move out of the houses because of the sea, apparently. In about 50 years time that village will not be there, so they reckon. We're in Barmouth at very high tide. I've never been here before with a tide as high as this. It's usually all very sandy for a long way out. I'm not a train spotter, promise. Lots of these benches dedicated to family members that have passed away, probably from Birmingham. There's not many people from the West Midlands not been to Barmouth. Coffee and a donut boost before my last 4 miles to Fairborn. Very surprised about this place. Lots of different private shops here. Unique. I thought there was bugger all here, really. Look at this place. Old chapel full of original and unique furniture. Brilliant. It's what I call a sweet shop. Find my way over that bridge now. Aptly named Birmingham Garage. The train is coming along here in about 10 minutes, I think. Handy. I'll get it on the middle of the bridge probably. Never been on this before. By foot, neither by train. And up there would be Cader Idris. Here comes the train, and in 2 hours time I'll be coming on this train. I don't know what the situation is with the sands here. I thought they would have been covered by now with a high tide. Seeing water in the end over there. I don't know if the sea covers it. Another strange one. Morfa Mawddach train station over there. Fairborn along the shore. Today is probably the last day I'll be doing in a day, as it were. Next time I'll be coming to Fairborn I'll stay in Barmouth in a B&B and get the train over to Fairborn and walk to Aberdyfi, because the path from Barmouth goes up that hill. There's 2 climbs from Fairborn rather. There's 2 climbs up that hill. So and it's going to be, I don't know, about 16 miles I think, so it's going to be tough. So at least I've got 3.5 miles out the way today. It's worked out very well, and then I can have a decent day from Aberdyfi to Machynlleth, which is similar. So I've got the long day out the way today, since it's been flat, and relatively easy walking since the campsites in Talabont, and boring to be honest, but it doesn't matter. You're going to get boring stretches on a path as long as this, that's for sure. Yeah, so I feel as if I'm in the belly of the Wales coastal path now, for me as it were, because I'll be stopping over places and doing at least 2-day hikes. There's a couple of diehards playing golf here. In these conditions, or you could call them something else. What is this all about? Come on. What are they going to do when they get to this green? Well, we have another train, a Dodo train. Who would have thought this would be running in October? Shall I hitch a lift? Nearly there now. That was a bit of a strange one, this little Dodo train. It runs from Fairborn to the end there where they catch the ferries in the summer, and surely they can't get any business today, although there was about 4 people on that. I don't know. Yeah, it's been well reported on the news in the past few years. A lot of friction going on between the council and the people who own these houses. I think some of them have got to be demolished because the sea is going to come over apparently. So the scientists say. As Del Boy would say, what a plonker. So sad. These houses are deemed worthless now. That's the station for the small railway, and this is the National Rail station for me. Story of the day. About 20, I would guess. I did say I wouldn't do another 20, but sometimes it needs to be done for logistical reasons. Nice painting in this train stop. Fairborn Art Group, Barty Island. and some sort of effort on the Llyn Peninsula hills and the rivals there, and Barmouth and the bridge. Da iawn.